To say I was shocked would be the biggest understatement you would ever make in your life. Imagine you were me for a moment. You hate a certain character from whatever. You go into that world, meet that character, and she seems nice, considering she sees you as a princess or whatever, and you find out you're related to said character without even knowing. I know it sounds unreal, very unreal, but it's not a good feeling. So to say I was shocked on that couch after hearing Sophie Rich's story, yeah, I was way past the word shocked. I, 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 I don't understand. How? I asked in a very quiet voice, yet hearable though. I wanted to bring you back for the longest, but I knew you would be safe in the other world. Until Sophie said before Diamond cut him off. So I'm related to an alicorn? Does that make me a princess? Diamond asked in a very demanding voice, from what I heard. No, Sophie said. What? Diamond said, as she looked like she was about to blow a gasket or something. I still don't know why Sydney's an alicorn here, since she was an earth pony when she was a baby, Sophie said to Diamond, as she looked extremely upset, angry, and downright surprised a little bit. Wait a sec. If I'm a princess of pop back in the other world, that must have made me an alicorn, since there are princesses here? I said as I just thought of the idea in my head. That is very possible, though I have no other examples to compare it to, Sophie said in a straightforward voice. Wait, you're a pop star? Diamond asked me with some light returning to her face. One of the best in the world, I responded. Well, that makes me a little better, Diamond said, as all the anger disappeared from her face. Now then, is there any more questions? Sophie said, as it sounded like a school teacher asking if there were more questions from the class, and there never was. In this case, however, there was a lot of questions. So if I have pony DNA as well, how do I not glitch in the other world? I asked. That's far beyond my understanding of the two worlds. But from what I know, the other world is less known for glitching objects and people. So it must be kinder towards you than others, Sophie responded. So then how do you not glitch, Daddy? Diamond asked. Now that, I don't know. But all I know is I saw a pony before I entered this world, and that's all I've come up with, Sophie said. And one more question. How am I older than Diamond if we were born at the same time? I asked. I believe time works differently between these worlds. Since since you're, Sophie said. 15, I interrupted Sophie. Or I should say my supposed father. And Diamond is around 8. Time moves faster than here, Sophie concluded. So if I were to leave this world, I was about to ask if time would stay the same from when me and Miles left. But Sophie stopped me almost instantly. Don't finish that sentence, Sophie said in a very angry tone. She just wanted to know, like, the answer to her question, Daddy, Diamond said. But me and Miles need to leave, or we will continue to glitch. And who knows what that can, I said, as I started to feel something in me. I looked over at Miles, and he had the same look on his face. We both fell to the floor, and different colors began to come out of us. I could only assume we were glitching again, but it felt much different than before. I then remembered my first ever memory, or as far back as I remembered. It was of just as cute and pretty 6-year-old me, and a little younger Chad. I was asking him about some of the paintings on the walls, one of which had my father's picture in it, which I'm guessing was Sophie's picture of when he bought the house or something. Chad said something about how my father was a great man, and he was the kindest person he'd ever known. Hearing that made me throw up on the inside of my mouth after that story. Then, it was gone. I don't even remember. Wait, what was I talking about? More and more memories then began to leave my brain. I don't even remember if I introduced myself. Did I? You already know my name as the Princess of Pop, I think. After a little more of this, the glitching came to an end, with Sophie looking over, with a half smile, half frown on his face. I'm sorry, Sydney and Miles. I'll alert your folks about your passing when you truly become part of this world, Sophie said in a sad, yet sincere voice. Daddy, what are you doing? They can't stay here. They'll die, Diamond unexpectedly said. I thought you would be happy that you have a sister that you get to spend your days with, Sophie said in a surprised and angry voice. I'm right here, you know. We spend like most of our days together as it is, Silver said in a defensive voice. Don't worry, Silver. Soon, you'll have another pony friend, Silver said as he pulled out a key that he had in his pocket and proceeded to lock the front door. What are you doing? We need to get out of here so that we can leave this, Miles said. I said it already. No pony is leaving this house until you glitch out all of your little memories. Sophie shouted from here. all the way through Ponyville. Come on, spoiled, Sophie said, as he, along with my supposed mother, went upstairs. The four of us were stunned as to what just happened. I can't believe my daddy would do this to us, Diamond said, as no tears were forming around her eyes. But it wasn't rocket science to tell that she wasn't exactly happy. I'm so sorry, everybody. I didn't mean for all this to happen, I said, as the three of us were looking at me with weird looks in their face. What? I asked. You started to glitch with your voice now, Silver said in a concerning voice. Like when I said, I said, pretty much, Miles said. Oh boy, we need to get out of here, I said in a very panicked voice. Before you start glitching again, Miles said. Surely this day couldn't get any worse, right? Well, it did. For every pony. That is.